So I'm traveling some new territory today. I don't think I've ever come this way. You know, there's a fence there, and I'm being very respectful because I do care. But you know me, when I see a trail, well, they know me by now. So surely if I come out here, I'll see something that I need to see. Clearly a naturalist or a ranger is what I was meant to be. Or maybe I was in another life. Nature's kid. You know me. These trees have a story. And so do I. Oops, I'm like the Lorax. I connect eye to eye. Feel them too. Wow. Yeah, where are you walking? I don't know. Or maybe I do. But they didn't have a fence around it, so I need me. By the way, my birthday is coming up. I need some good hiking boots, comfortable hiking boots, and I want a boxing Oculus. You know, boxing Oculus. My husband said that I needed to box to get all my pent-up anger out from the community and from radio. Ooh, the industry. Ooh, I'm glad I can talk and laugh about it, okay? That's why I come out here in nature and breathe. These rappers, these campers, they act like they don't know about me. Yeah, honestly, quite frankly, somebody does. What do you see? Just a little known celebrity that played all their music and stuff back in the day. Ended up, having to fight consultants and program directors and just a whole bunch of people, okay? And just because I didn't want to do the things that they wanted to do or that they wanted me to do, then they tried to make me to be out of fool. They said I was a hater and I was spoiling my success. I didn't want to be my best. Just because I didn't want to go down on somebody, I'll go down on you better than all of the rest. But you don't want that type of down. Okay, mommy. The wind is starting to blow up because that energy's starting to blow in. Whew. Michelle, my friend, salute to the ones who live. All of that. Keep walking, baby, keep walking. You're on legacy land. They're giving you a wonderful, wonderful way to breathe. We don't do stands, man. I stand for me. Who stands for me? God and Goddess. That's all I need. You looking at people who have 50,000 views, so they say. Well, really is what did you say, 50,000? So it's 49,000. It's 47,000 times 3. That's how they play. The name game, the numbers game. All the numbers, they're all the same, all sips and stands. That's not even real likes, my friend. That's not even real views. Is that real money? How do you do what you do? More so, how do you come after me and act like you don't have a clue who I am, since I'm making it quite clear? But you look at somebody sitting on a couch, and you're not even here. And I'm out here on real Rockefeller land, real legacy land. Like Rockefeller, being that Rockefeller. That's my plan. Val, what do you want to have a better life? I want to sustain myself, okay? And I'm not that. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll make someone a good work wife. But listen, I don't do entanglements. I don't do shit like you do. I'm talking to some industry folks and maybe some political folks too. I'm just saying, I'm just a chick out here in the woods, being as good as I could in my hood, still being like my mom and my daddy said I wish a bitch would. I'm out here with not a soul around me, but there's a lot of souls around me, if you know what you know. There's a lot of real ghosts out here, yo. But you have people who can't even go anywhere because everywhere they go, they got 50,000 people, 50,000 security, and all that around them. And yet they want to stunt in front like they the baddest it's ever been. And I'm just a little chick walking in the woods by myself. Making a fool of Daddy said, go ahead. You got your help. We got you. Making a fool out of all of them. Liar, pants on fire. More than that. Girl, how far you gonna walk? I know my tribe is like, see, well, you know where my mind is at. I'm like that duck. We just, oh, wait. Shit. I just realized. No, because no, because I really am being like Miss Wigglebottom. I forgot for a moment that along with deer and all types of animals, this is the woods, and there really are coyote and bobcat and different type of animals out here. So I'm making myself friendly to nature, because nature is greater. Mankind, not so much. Mankind's a hater. But that's okay. Mother will always have the last word. How many of you spending your money putting it into Tesla spaceships and thinking you're going to leave the earth after you literally fuck it up, and you're going to just leave all your shit, and then you're going to fly off to Mars in your Tesla rocket? Did the ayahuasca tell you that? Good luck with that. If there were real aliens, it's a fact that this nation, this civilization has totally been a big part of their own annihilation, the degradation of everything you do. There's nothing progressive in any of you. You talk, but you don't want solutions. You want the confusion. And then the real teachers, you literally try to cut off their heads. You tell me why, if my dad is God, why wouldn't he all lay you flat dead? And we haven't even talked about mom. When she starts to pull the ground out from under you, oh, there's nothing you can do. The winds, the storms, the hurricanes, the fires too. Do you see Mother Nature and everything? I do. But you want to play mom like she's just a cheap dot. Mom's got to show you she's not. There she goes walking like your daddy again. I know. I'm a tomboy, my friend. Comprehend what a tomboy is. Straight, heterosexual. I know what I like. I don't do that shit. Don't play with me, you bitch. My name is not Janelle Monáe. Girl, don't play with me today. I supported you too. I supported all these people, and they turned on me, and now they're mad. And they want to come on back through like you wouldn't do it again. I already see the cap in all of you. Nah, I'm good. Brand new crew. That's what elevation is. It's an awakening. It's an ascension. Do something new. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Thank you, Mother. Because I know, I was just walking my happy little ass off, and I was like, girl, there are coyotes out here. You already did that call. Ooh, see? Stop being Hermione. Because you know your voice carries. But you know what? And that was the point. I was going to tell more stories, but you can come out here and learn these stories. And they have these wonderful history hikes out here, by the way. But I have a story too, okay? I have a story of a little-known, well-known celebrity in North Carolina who really rocked the stations. I rocked the mic. The loquacious Lady V. That's what Tim Green named me at Foxy 99. I was the first female on Foxy. Me and Tony like two Pisces, by the way. Ironic, okay? Pisces men, though. That is true. Their addictions get a little cray. So you usually don't see Pisces, well, at least me and my bestie. We've been there and done that. No. we don't date Pisces, man. was smarter than that. That's no offense. I mean, if there's one who can come without pretense, I'd be happy to see that. I have yet, though, to do that. Yep, you're out there. This is a beautiful place. You're out there looking at real history. And you can look at real history, okay? You can learn from the Rangers about the wonderful history here. Now, you'll hear from some people, it's slaves everywhere. There used to be a lot of slaves here. That is true. Nobody is hiding that from you. My point is, why did you hide the good stuff that came afterwards? It's that. And what people do, they focus on the bad like it's the only truth. Why don't you focus on all of it? Don't we owe that to the youth? To know the whole story? But no, you want the youth as slaves. I told you there's only 3 entities, okay? Slave, slave master, troublemaker. And if you're someone who can think, my dear, you're a troublemaker. I mean, really, what did you think? You wonder why you make all these great ideas and they steal them all away from you? You wonder why I can't be the crazy one. And I keep telling you it's not you. They always say, wait, can we woke? But woke who? It's that part. Anyway, you know, the point is, I have a story. And I am very smart. Mensa, I will say it again, said I was a genius. Even though if you look at my SAT scores, you know, someone says, is that why you went to Fayetteville State? No, I went to Fayetteville State because my daddy was dying. And I wasn't going to leave my daddy that way. That was my rock. That is still my rock. That will forever be my rock. My daddy don't play about his daughter. Never did. If I say my daddy is God, please believe I'm God's kid. It's funny how spirit never dies. It just elevates. What if I'm that walking angel that walked your way and you spat in my face? Magnolia trees. I did not know that everybody did not have magnolia trees. My grandmother had magnolia trees. My aunt had magnolia trees. I do believe. Seemed like I remember a magnolia tree in her yard by the church. It was Good Hope Church. I know my grandmother did. I know I'm familiar with a lot of this stuff. But evidently, and the camellia bush, which I used to call it rose bush. But my mommy had, and the holly too. My mommy had a lot of stuff, but my mom was Sagittarius. And guess who else is Sagittarius? Nancy Sherlock Carnegie Rockefeller. Who knew? Don't know, baby. The Sagittarius energy coming through. Ooh, my mom is so clever. Always has been, my friend. When man told her she wouldn't have any children. The miracle baby. Isn't that a story from back in the day? The virgin birth, okay? Please spare me. Or not. Because I probably won't spare you. Well, my daddy probably won't. Anyway, I'm just walking here, showing my truth. Black History Month, Black History Month. It's the stories they don't tell you. But I've been told your story is history and history too. So in this birth month, and I know it seems egotistical, but if you don't, who is going to talk about you? Talk about what you really know, especially when you don't have to make a story. So, I mean, everything I can talk about, I can verify. Because I was there and seen it with my own eyes. I've seen enough of the industry that I can tell you the industry lies. That money that they give you, if you're wise, I mean, yeah, you need to pay your bills, but that money's not real. And then it's the other stuff that's just happened in the last couple of years. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, y'all really went in for the kill. The demons banded up like Voltron and got my stupid, jealous, Cain-like relatives to tag along. Made them disappear. Sent them out in the cornfield. And so, boom, they're not here. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. If you know the story, it's a Twilight Zone episode. It's a Twilight Zone episode. I send those little children of the corn, people out to the cornfield. Whew. For real. Anyway, Twilight Zone, that was my stuff, okay? I remember the Twilight Zone in black and white. You knew kids couldn't handle that, right? Y'all be tweaking on the least little things. You got anxiety. Listen, I had a happy childhood. My upbringing was the thing. I loved everything about my life and my childhood. My mom and my dad were that. My godmother guarded me ferociously. So much so that she literally got on my last nerves. But I got what now, in retrospect, what she was trying to tell me. You cannot trust none of these people. I've had churches steal my houses, steal my land, steal everything. I've had my parents die, and the only thing these organizations want is their books. Their books. Weren't you supposed to, did not you take a code that you were supposed to take care of the family? That's what's got me a little shook. The lie that you tell and the shit that you do. Oh man, if I was a devil, if I was really that type of energy, I'd kill all of you. But I'm cool. Just a little known celebrity. I know my voice scares. I see them sitting by the tree. That's the air chair and the doggies. So I'm gonna go around the other side because you know, we have manners here. And we don't need to hide our manners or our good taste. Good taste is preferred. How I grew up. Clearly, good taste for them, not so much. But anyway, Mommy, Daddy, this is how you love your gift. I love it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, welcome to my welcome to my Black history and my Black history story. I'm the little known radio celebrity, TV celebrity too. I was the first black girl weather girl on WKFT. Who knew? History meets history. History meets history. That's true. Because the way you guys didn't know about me, I didn't know about none of this. Again, who knew? It's not the stories they tell you. It's the stories they don't tell you. Because they don't want you to have a clue. And the good people who try to share it with you, they make it seem like they're the crazy ones. And then they try to take it out from under them. But you know what? And this government's kind of like this too. And I know this is a state-supported park. But you know what? If I know this man clearly, because the history in here is amazing. I love it. So, and I know how some people have really tried to do everything to shut everything I like down, because I come to you on sound ground and I tell you the truth. Let's walk out that way by the water, okay? Well, you know the gate's closed, but I'll be so glad when we can get back on the canoe. I came out on a canoe hike. I don't do canoes, right? Well, I've done boats before. My husband hated boats. But oh yeah, stick to the story, Val. The coffee didn't kick in. But yo, it's the stories they don't tell you. Like the history. How is this that we did not know anything about the Rockefellers here? This has been in none of our history books. Let me make it clear. I'm not Project Pack or Little Baby or Meth Head Maddie, okay? I'm like the smart kid. I was the one that graduated at the top of my class, and, you know, I wasn't trying to kiss the teacher's ass. I just, you know, automatically, for me, to be good. Because I was raised by two alpha parents. They knew their assignment. Some of y'all just didn't. But the point I'm making is, little known history and herstory fact. I am, or was, the first But talking about pioneers, here you have one right here. I was the first weather girl, first black weather girl at WKFT TV. First black weather girl in Cumberland County in history. Thank you, Harold Tyndall, for teaching me. He was amazing. He was amazing. He was amazing. Jim Weeder, oh geez, not so much. I've got stories about that. Ed McConaughey was there. I got stories about that. So was Ronnie White. Ronnie White was no longer here. Man. And Ronnie was the one who got me to do the first African American festival here. That was me hosting it with my hair cut off in my African garb and my African wear. You know, the funny thing about it is the people who received me the most are always people who do not look like me. Such is the tragedy of this area. Don't believe everything you see. Some slaves will always want to be a slave because there's money in that misery. Some people don't want to be free. I guess, apparently. I don't know what that energy is. That's not me. Like I said, there have been enough people who knew about this after I found out. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And I guarantee there's some of the same ones who got caught in a trap. And now they can't come back to me, and I can't go back to that. So I'm glad out here because if my mom and my dad were God, and this is just a story, and I'm showing so far, give me a lie detector test. It will not say fraud. Truth, 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 truth. Pretty much she's flatlining on what she's telling you, but not flatlining that way. And speaking of which, I had the infusion 1/26/2020. Find out about all the things that happened that day. If you wonder if the industry, the entertainment industry, or whatever that energy is, does all of this, clearly they do. 1/26/2020. Find out, among other things, what happened to that during that day. Because for me, I'm walking into Womack Army Hospital. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My mom's blood's in that hospital, okay? My daddy's blood, too. Do not play with a real one. Because you really don't want us to play with you. God is a motherfucking soldier. I thought you knew. Oops. Sorry. No, I'm not. Mom said, no. That's true. Because mommy was too. But you gonna let some crack out of heroin addicted, wanna be famous, sashaying in there in some print that you don't even need to be wearing that shit. Do you really, I mean, you know what, where would you want to do what you want to do? But do you really look good in that? Who's fooling who? But then you want to pick at me. You want to pick at my boss. Well, we need to do something about that hair. I'm good with my hair. I get compliments everywhere from all ages. Why do you care? Why do you want to touch my hair? Why do you want to twist my hair like you? Why do you want to get pieces of your hair? Because that's what you do. Man, I did not know that these people were that. And these are church people too. I did not know these people were so stuck in the craft like that. And then remember, I told you, and I was real like that when I was a little kid, and I love how everybody starts saying the same story. All the divine feminists, when I was 6, 7 years old, and maybe so, but I see you sitting behind that table, but I don't see you out about. Just where do you go? Where do you get your information from? How do you have time to live? Who are you serving other than some YouTube or social media shit? I mean, I'm getting so sick and tired of all of that. People can do what they want to do. But when you take money and food off a Pisces plate, motherfucker, I will call for all of you. Wrong answer. In my Judge Mathis voice. Judge Dre coming through. I'm trying not to say it, mother. Oh my God. I'm out there walking in Coyote Country and child, what are you doing? Seriously. They can't take this walk with me. They're scared of bugs and bumblebees. Let me tell you something. Do what you want to do. Be how you want to be. But you goddamn simply stand barbs and bees better not come for me, because I swear to God, I will exterminate all of you. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm kidding? Let's see it. Since everything I've said so far has come true. Anyway, back to the infusion. They gave me that 126-20-20. I thought I died 50,000 times, right? This is a path. I'm just fine. Where am I walking at? Oh, I know where I'm at. I'm walked on the other side. Because I'm cool like that. That's a message in that. I just walked on the other side. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. And it did. I supported George Clinton too. Listen, I knew that stuff he was saying. People at Fayetteville State could not understand. How can she decipher? By the way, these little artists you talk about today are nothing compared to Pedro Bell. That's Black history. That's Black history. That should have been a billionaire. Pedro Bell. Find out about Pedro Bell. We're doing a whole history class today. Welcome to Saturn School. Welcome to #Knowledge College. I am the teacher. And trust me, I outrank and outsmart all of you. Okay, now I'm bragging. Am I? Is it bragging when it's true? I mean, is it bragging when it's true? I don't know. I've just been walking and came out on the other side. Going through at least 2 new pathways today. What am I showing you? But you're hiding in a house when something hide behind hands that throw rocks. Then want to send your simps and stance after me. Buzzing, beehiving. But they're not real. But they're not real bees. Honey bees, honey trees. Honestly, I'm the honey, see? Honey, honey everywhere. But honestly, y'all don't really care. Oh, you do care when I can make you money. And that's when it gets super funny that you want me to be some type of trick. But I told you I would never, ever be that bitch. I love it how my creativity comes here and it is just, I can just be flowing like this. My God. As Clarence Williams III would say, I am the real doo-doo. I'm very well aware. Trust me. I know how hard it is for my people to keep up with me. It's hard to keep her in one place. But that's why there's eyes and ears all over, because I love being free this way. To walk and do me. Breathe and just become one with the trees. Become one with the nature. With the nature. Become one with me. I'm going to cut this off now and suck in my therapy. Because it's personal. Just like my history and my history. I am Val Jones. I am Black history. I am Black history. In radio, in the community, in activism, in TV, in all things. I am Black history and Black history. That pioneers me. And I'm also one with the trees, legacy to legacy. Val Jones and Jamestown Rockefeller and Nancy Carnegie. You know, it's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. They say that alignment thing is about your tribe, where you can really feel life. This has cost me nothing but for me to walk my walk and talk my talk, which is absolutely true. So send all your federal agents and all your bugaboos. When you're telling the truth, you're ready for anything and everything, because it's ready for you. I am Black history and Black history. The one you never knew. Poetic justice. See me now? I'm sure some do.